Thanks Bespoke Post for sponsoring this video. If there's one thing that we can all agree is that butter is the perfect marriage with steaks. Now there are thousands of different butters you can make, and lately TikTok has been an incredible finds for some amazing butters. Today we're putting the most viewed ones to the test. Let's see which one is best. And the very first one is this one with over 10 million views. It is roasted chicken skin butter. And here's how to make it. Everything starts off with chicken thighs. The first thing I gotta do is to remove all of the skin from the thighs. At the same time, I'm also removing the fat which we're going to use. I mean, as you can see, once I was done, I was left with a good amount of skin. Now the next step is to scrape the additional fat as much as possible. So after scraping all of the fat, the next thing to do is to place it in a parchment paper. As once I was done transferring all of them, I was left with this paper thin skin. Now to ensure that everything is going to stay put, I placed the parchment paper right on top, followed by another baking sheet. Then into the oven he went for 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. And here's what I got. This thing shrinked big time. So I went ahead and did a couple of more batches. Now take a look at the bottom corner one. That one I did not remove any of the fat. And guess what? It worked like a charm. It just takes a little bit longer to render all of that fat. Talking about rendering, the next thing I had to do was to go ahead and do that to the actual fat. So under medium-low heat, it went with a little bit of water. After about 45 minutes of cooking it nice and slow, take a look. This is what I was left with. Perfect chicken fat completely rendered. Talking about that, we gotta finish up this compound butter. And I'll be using one of my favorite butters. We're talking about Kerrygold. Into the food processor, I threw in 3 sticks of butter, followed by a good amount of chicken skin and chicken fat. Finished it with a pinch of salt and blend everything on high. And as I did, take a look at this butter. I cannot wait to find out how it's actually gonna taste with some steaks. Talking about that, the only thing left to do is to pull up some clinch plastic, roll everything into itself and create a log, and let it solidify in the refrigerator for 1 hour. As in the end, this is what you're left with. Roasted chicken skin butter. Now not only does it sound delicious, it smells delicious. But I don't know if you remember, he actually sprinkled some stuff right on top. And this was it. To make it, you just gotta chop up some chicken skin, add a little bit of flaky salt, tiny bit of thyme, mix that all together, because that's it. Now this has to take it to a whole new level. But first, take a look at the next compound butter. We're talking about roasted bone marrow. With over 11 million views, this has to be amazing. So everything starts off with this bone marrow. Notice that it's been brining for the last 24 hours. This allows the blood to be removed a little bit. Once done, I took them out and pat them dry, as now they are ready to be roasted. For that, I threw it in the oven in the broiler settings for 15 minutes. Once the time was up, I took it out and immediately started extracting it. It's truly delicious. But talking about deliciousness, take a look at this. I don't know if it's better, but it will come real close. And to make it, it's super easy, and here's how. First, you need to mix a bunch of garlic with some fat. Stick it in the oven for 1 hour at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. In the end, you are left with this Confit garlic. Now the last thing to do is to complete our compound butter. For that, I first started with all of the bone marrows we just roasted, followed by that Confit garlic without adding the fat. Blend everything on high real good so that it can be processed. Now add that good quality butter, process it once again, and to finish it off, add some lemon zest and process it once again. Now into the clinch plastic it goes. Roll everything up into a log. Let it solidify in your refrigerator for 1 hour. As in the end, this is what you're left with. Bone marrow compound butter. I have a feeling this one is gonna be real good. Talking about real good, this one has over 15 million views. There's no way that it's gonna be bad. And at the same time, it is the easiest one to make. All you gotta do is throw 3 sticks of butters into the pan. Let this thing melt all the way through. You see, we're trying to burn all of the solids of the milk. This is called burnt butter, also known as nutty butter. We're looking for a nice golden brown color. Now grab some icy water, place a bowl right on top, and start cooling that butter down. It is extremely important for you to keep mixing. You don't want to stop. In the end, you should be left with a mixture like this. Now into a clinch plastic it goes. Make a log just like the previous ones. Let it solidify even more in the refrigerator, and this is your end result. Nutty butter. Or shall we just call it like it is? Delicious butter. It is not only delicious in bread, but it should be amazing in some steaks. Talking about steaks, these are the ones I chose for today. We're talking about filet mignon. After seasoning them with salt, pepper, and garlic powder, I immediately put them in the bag, vacuum seal them, and now they are ready for sous vide. But hey, if you've been watching me for a while, you know we gotta have a side dish. And this one is ridiculously easy to make. We're talking about fried gnocchi in butter. You just gotta add the gnocchi into boiled water. Once they start flowing up, immediately throw them in the sauté pan with some butter and then start cooking them up until they get nice and crispy. As in the end, you are left with this, fried gnocchi. This should be perfect to go along with those butters and steaks. Talking about that, the only thing left to do is to go ahead and cook them. For that, I'll be doing it at 129 degrees Fahrenheit for 2.5 hours. And I cannot wait to find out which butter is gonna be best. I gotta be honest, I'm a huge sucker for bone marrow, so I think that the bone marrow butter is gonna be better. But at the same time, the brown butter, man, I wish you can smell how wonderful it smells here in the studio. It's absolutely insane. With all that being said, the steaks were cooked at 129 degrees Fahrenheit for 2.5 hours. We are hungry, they are ready, and it's time to take them out. Let's do it. It is extremely interesting to me to see when I take the steaks out of the bag, especially filet mignon, how soft and tender they are. It feels like jello, everybody. That's what it feels like. At the same time, they don't look that good right now because they need a beautiful sear. And for that, I'll be using my flamethrower. Like always, you want to really pat it dry so that you can get that sear nice and quick. Once that's done, I'll be putting the compound butters right on top. Remember, with the chicken skin one, I gotta put those little sprinkle on top. And the bone marrow is gonna get a little bit of extra lemon zest and flaky salt. But I know what you're thinking. I know my steaks don't look that good right now, but watch this. Does that look good or what? But before we try it, I want to thank today's sponsor, Bespoke Post. Bespoke Post is a monthly membership club delivering awesome boxes of top shelf goods. Every box has around $70 in retail value, but costs only $49. The box lineup is constantly changing each month. You get a box assigned to you, and before it ships, you get a preview what comes inside. So you can decide if you want to keep it or swap for a different box. Or just skip the month entirely for no charge. You only pay for what you want. Let me show you the awesome box I got this month. They introduced members to cool new products, and every month they will match you based on a preference quiz. I got the roast, a nice portable way to get my morning coffee. It comes with the press, the ceramic grinder, and the coffee beans. I also got the set, the plated. It's a beautiful custom crafted serving plate and a salt cellar, made from a porcelaneous stoneware and a kitchen towel. Then check out this set. You know I love me some smoke flavor. Toast the wood chips, cover it up, give it a few minutes, and enjoy that amazing smoke flavor on your drinks, steaks, or cheese. To get 20% off your first box, click the link on the description and enter SVE20, or just go to bespokepost.com/SVE20. Thank you, Bespoke Post, for sponsoring this video, but now let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, here we got our beautiful steaks today. I must say they look kind of pretty.
They look very pretty.
Huh? The size of the steaks is very exciting to me.
Why?
Because my favorite cut is filet mignon, and if this is filet mignon, then I'm having a good night.
So here's the deal. These are compound butters from TikTok. I just want to know which one is better in you guys' opinion. And then I got a little, how do you call this, Andrew?
Guys, he's been walking around the studio just saying that all this whole time.
One more time.
Gnocchi!
All right, we're gonna begin this direction here and we'll find out which one is better. Sound good? Okay, make sure you get that butter because it's, oh, you're gonna get that one? You're really gonna taste that butter.
When I'm in the ER from a heart attack because all my arteries are clogged, I'll be thinking about this moment.
There you go.
Very first butter. Let's see if it's good. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. The smells are crazy.
Oh, wow.
That is delicious.
I might have overdone it on the butter a tad bit.
You only tasted butter.
Yeah, I literally only taste butter.
Is it meat or it kind of tastes like chicharron?
Exactly right. So this one is chicken skin compound butter. Fried chicken skin compound butter.
You can almost taste that fried chicken in the actual butter itself. This steak is very juicy, nice and tender. It's a really, really nice steak, but that just adds another element there that's really nice.
How would you rate this one, Leo?
I'm giving it an 8.
You?
7.
I like it like you, Leo. I'll say an 8 as well.
Yeah.
This is very nice. It's a little bit of work to do. Very nice. Okay, let's go for the next one, yeah? Oh, you learned your lesson.
Yeah, no,
Just enough, right?
I'm making sure this time to not go too crazy on that butter.
That's right.
This one got a fancy smell to it.
Fancy. Well, let's see. Very second one. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Oh.
Ooh, I like this one more.
This one's better.
I like the first one better.
Really?
It does have a little hint of citrus, but the actual butter itself, it has like a deep richness to it. Tastes wonderful, the steak perfect, but this compound butter, I think, has a better flavor than the last one.
I agree as well. It does has a better flavor. The lemony on the top is just a nice amount of citrusy, but the butteriness that comes from, you know what?
I don't know. I know there's some lemon in there. I don't know what else is in there.
Bone marrow.
Oh,
Damn.
Bone marrow and roasted garlic. I'm surprised that you didn't like it more than this one here because it has both ingredients you really enjoy, which is confit garlic and bone marrow.
And lemon.
And I guess
But
you
I
really
don't
like
know.
that chicken skin.
I think it just works better. This one over here just worked a little better.
that one's a 9 out of 10.
I will give this one a 9 only because my butter of the gods is a 10. That's the only reason, all right?
I'll say that too. Your butter of the gods is definitely a 10.
Okay, let's go for, how do you say this?
Gnocchi, gnocchi, gnocchi. Let's try it.
Can we put that on a shirt? Can we do something with that?
Where's my gnocchi?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, we can.
so I don't know if you guys know, it's made out of potatoes and I fried it in a good amount of butter in there.
They smell amazing.
Oh, I tried it already.
And you tried it already?
Oh, it's really good.
Cheers, everybody. Sorry, Leo.
Damn.
I think it's like the perfect thing for steaks.
I've had gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
I think I might have to say I prefer this one actually because the texture that you get from it, it's crunchy on the outside, the inside's a little bit nice and fluffy. You definitely get that richness from the butter and the savoriness from it. I love it.
Let's go for the last one, huh?
No more gnocchi.
No more. This one here, it smells so different to me. It smells amazing. Cheers, everybody.
I like it.
Oh my
man.
god. Holy sh**.
Leo, no cursing allowed.
I'm sorry, but I just had to.
That's a 9.
Damn,
No,
that
you're
one is
crazy.
amazing, everybody. That one is really, really nice. And the funny thing, the easiest one to make.
Really?
Nah.
Yeah.
This one's a 9 because the butter of the gods is a 10.
That's correct. You better believe it.
Wow. I'm sorry. I know the butter of the gods is a 10, but I'm giving that one a 10. That is
You didn't have the butter of the god, so you can give it a 10.
Okay, fine.
So we all agree? The winner today.
The winner,
Winner
today,
today.
for sure.
The naughty butter, everybody. You gotta be naughty in order to win. Anyway, guys, these are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything's always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.